Good morning to all of you. On behalf of Training and Placement Department and Faculty of Management, Rabindranath Tagore University, I, Abhishek Shoti, welcomes you all on today's webinar, that is Internship Opportunity at Startups. So, under the aegis of Institutional Innovation Council, Rabindranath Tagore University, at Training and Placement Department, we are organizing this internship program, that is Mega Internship Program at a startup to provide a real-time exposure to our student and future entrepreneur about the startup culture and to provide various internship opportunity to the student so they can learn like how exactly startups are working and how they like groom themselves. So in continuation to this, today we have eminent speaker with us, Mr. Nikhil Jain, Director, Dharamshala Stays and Hospitality Private Limited. So I welcome you, sir, from the entire Rabindranath Tagore University. So thank you. Yes, yes. So we also have Dean Faculty of Management, Dr. Neha Mathur ma'am with us. So I welcome you, ma'am. And we also have Dr. Preeti Srivastava, Head of Department, Faculty of Management, Rabindranath Tagore University. So I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
And I also welcome all the faculty members, students, and attendees on this webinar. So to officially start the webinar, I request Dr. Preeti Srivastava ma'am to kindly invite and welcome our guest and for the welcome address. So over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Abhishek, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today, I take the opportunity to welcome you, sir, Nikhil, sir. Sir, on the behalf of Rabindranath Tagore University, I, Dr. Preeti Srivastava, HOD Management, welcomes you with us on today's webinar. At the title of today's webinar, the internship opportunity at Dhamshala, States and Hospitality India's Private Limited. Today, you are the speaker of the session, sir. Sir, it is an honor and privilege for us, sir, to have you with us. Sir, today you are delivering the session about the internship, which is a very important and useful subject for the management students. And I hope student will get the knowledge about the session and they will understand the internship opportunity in the era. Sir, once again, welcomes you, sir. I will not take much of the time because we are gathered to hear you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Once again, thank you. Now, hand over to Abhishek, sir. Sir, please continue the session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Preeti ma'am, for sharing like all the input and the welcome address. So before I invite Nikhil sir, I will share his profile with all of you. So Mr. Nikhil is Master in Business Administration from Symbiosis Institute of Business Management, Pune. He is having more than 12 years of experience in global strategy and operation for 38 countries at Fujitsu, Pune. Nikhil was the only Indian who had been a part of international market intelligence team of 9 members that drives market intelligence operations activities at Fujitsu entities across the world. And currently he's heading sales and marketing team at Dharamshala Stays and Hospitality Private Limited, Pune. So I welcome you, sir, and I request kindly start with today's presentation. And this is a kind of interactive session. So post presentation, you can directly interact with all the students through the chat. So over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Preeti ma'am,
Yes.
for your kind words. Um, I have shared my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, it is visible, sir.
Um, First of all, I would like to thank Abhishek sir and the team R&D who have provided such a wonderful platform where we can interact with uh, multi-talented students, as I can assume. And of course, this internship program we have designed especially for the marketing or maybe MBA students who can learn a lot, who can learn directly uh, in a live project, and they can hone their skills that will be definitely useful in their journey ahead. So I would like to start this presentation. So I will start with the journey we set up or this Dharamshala.in in 2017, back 4 years back, and since then, means at that time we started with one Dharamshala, and now today in last 4 years we have gathered, or we have integrated almost 230 around Dharamshala across India. But this is just a beginning, we can say, because this is a huge opportunity, huge untapped opportunity. And this is basically a social entrepreneurship, and we are trying to develop one ecosystem where we can improve the existing systems, existing work environment at Dharamshala, and we can help their management to do their job, or to make their life so easy. So Dharamshala.in, what is that actually? As the name suggests itself, that we are an integrator of all Dharamshalas that is present in not only in Tirth Kshetra but also at the cities. So basically, what we are trying to do, we are trying to develop one ecosystem where we can, significantly improve their existing system, and we would like to transform them from their manual work to the digital one by providing the IT infrastructure, by providing the hospitality, by providing the trainings to the department, so that they can manage their dharamshala in a very good way. And of course, it will be helpful for all the pilgrimages, and the yatris who are traveling to these places. They can get a very good, affordable, and neat and clean dharamshala to stay. And this is a requirement of the time, because in this pandemic we have seen that it will not only help to the hospital sector, healthcare sector, but also to the hospitality sector as well. So we are basically focusing on dharamshala at the Tirth, dharamshala at the cities, as well as now we have started connecting the hotels at the religious places. So whoever are planning to travel to the religious places, now we have a team to take care of their accommodation, as well as take care of their entire journey end to end. So this is what me, my team, and the entire team Dharamshala are working on that. So basically, what we are trying to do, what problem we are trying to solve. So whenever you hear the word Dharamshala, the very first thing strike in your mind, it is very, not up to the mark. It is very messy, and nobody would like to, especially the teenagers or the youngsters, they would want to stay at that Dharamshala. So why? So we have seen this challenge as an opportunity, and this is the main crux of an entrepreneur who see the opportunity in every challenge, and that's where we have started tying up with all the dharamshalas, and we have started providing our specialties that we have gained. We have started helping to the dharamshalas owner, the trustees, and the managers, so that they can not only manage, but also we can help them to generate the revenues. Because what is going on today, they are not developed. Why they are not developed? Because they do not have capital. And through dharamshala.in, we are trying to attract more and more travelers to stay at dharamshala, so that their revenue will increase, so that they will also be able to develop themselves, and they will be able to provide the same hospitality as the hotel industries are providing. So basically, we are trying to help dharamshala industry as a whole, so that they can directly compete, or maybe they can provide the same kind of hospitality as the hotel industries are providing. So on one hand, we are anyway we are uplifting the social tourism, attracting the people to stay at Dharamshala. What is the second one is, I mean, whenever we plan to go to any Tirth Kshetra, any pilgrimages or somewhere, if there is any kind of mela, any event is going on, it becomes very difficult to find out a proper stay. And if you are not able to go, but you would like to send your parents to visit to that pilgrimage, it becomes a nightmare. And I mean, it becomes very difficult that how our parents will manage to stay there. This is where we come and we play a very crucial role, because we and our team have a plan out to provide the hospitality right from the railway station to railway station. That means right from the one point, entire accommodation, travelers, and then we provide end-to-end holistic approach, holistic experience. And this is a new generation Dharamshala. That is kind of perception we would like to develop. So that is what we are doing, and it it's just a four years journey. But yes, I understand in this last 1.5 years due to COVID-19, our growth is a bit slow, but of course, this time will also pass, and we will emerge with bang, and we will start connecting with more Dharamshala and more hospitality across India. So first, we would like to tap Indian market, and then we will expand our horizon to other places as well, other countries as well. We'll start connecting the hotels and the Dharamshala branding as well. So this is next upcoming plans that we are focusing on. The solution, what we are helping to B2B and B2C, business to business, that means the trust or direct client. We are helping them with the IT infrastructure. We are providing them all kind of software solutions that can help or make their life easy. We would like to, we are we have started changing. We have started changing their manual work to the digital one. Now everyone is, you know, praising our work. They are admiring our work. That I mean, earlier it was, I mean, everything was so messy. Everything was not organized. Now it is quite organized, quite transparent, easy to handle. So that kind of solution we are providing and helping to the trust in the sense the owner of Dharamshala and the Tirth Kshetra. And on other hand, if we say our end customer, that means B2C, that means all the travelers, they can now directly book the room when even they can plan when they book the railway ticket in the same time. They can now book the room of the Dharamshala and then become, stress free. They can book food also. They can order the food and they can, avoid the uncertainty. And online puja, if nobody, or I mean, from their city home itself, they can do their puja at any places, any pilgrimages like in Vaishno Devi or in Shirdi or in Badrinath, Kedarnath, anywhere they can do their puja. And of course, positioning in the sense, if you are traveling by road, you can directly tap where exactly the Dharamshala available, so that you need not to stay at any hotel, but also you can stay at Dharamshala. And believe me, you can find amazing AC rooms at Dharamshala now today, and that is what we are trying to change the perception of the people, that okay, and at a very very reasonable cost. So that is what we are trying to help, and this is our team. Team in the sense these are a pillar. I am handling all the business aspects, the customer acquisition, and all the sales and marketing activities. Devendra is there. He is a bright person, and he is handling all the product development part. He is taking care of all the web application, and of course, he's trying to develop or improve or all kind of IT infrastructure at every very client place. And Abhijit, yes, Abhijit has been from a hospital, hotel management background, and now he is helping me to set up all the dharmshala in a proper way, and train the personals of the dharmshala management, and we are trying to improve their existing system and do end. So now to come to the internship program, basically what we have done and what we are looking forward to from the students of RNTU. Um, if I talk about the duration, yes, we have designed for 30 days initially. And first batch, we will try to complete whatever we have targeted to achieve in 30 days. But if required, we will again come back and do the same process for the next batch as well. So in the first batch, 30 days, and we have deliberately asked for MBA marketing students. Why? Because whatever they will do, they will learn, and that will be useful for the marketing students, or uh, uh, more precisely, yes. BBA, definitely, if we have if we could get a very bright, or maybe very talented or very enthusiastic person who would like to just go getter, they are welcome. And of course, these internship program will not only help to in learning, but also whenever you appear for any placement opportunity, as you were fresher, definitely the recruiter will ask you that what have you done in your internship, or what have you done if you apart from the academics. These experience, these learning environment will help you. So, what we are looking for, yes, we are looking for a person who has basically three major skills. First one is Jugaad, then Junoon or Juban. Why Jugaad? Jugaad in the sense a person who can apply their knowledge, their skills, who can observe and learn from the experience, and that's where we are looking for a person who is a self-motivated go-getter. Junoon, this is a very important aspect. Junoon in the sense the passion a person should have. So a person or a student who is very passionate, so I'm looking for that person, because if you are passionate for something, then the time and the effort you can give, that will increase your happiness, that yes, we have had some value. So I'm looking for a passionate person. And of course, Juban in the sense a person with who can express themselves with his communication skill, with his interpersonal skills, you know. So these three aspects, these three skills are important in any entrepreneur, we can say, who, or maybe who are aspire to be an entrepreneur. Perks in the sense, what will you get? You will get definitely a certificate after completion of your internship, but we definitely require more than that, because certificate is just piece of paper. What exactly you will learn, this is very important, and how you can leverage your skills on their skills, and utilize in your future endeavor. These are very important aspects. So I mean, you will get a learning experience with our team members. You will directly get exposure to work with end-to-end clients, and of course, obviously, we are here to mentor you. We are here to handhold you, same as AIC RNTU is doing with us, because our project or our startup has been incubated by our own Hotel Incubation Center, RNTU. From the last 1 year, they are mentoring us, they are handholding us, they are guiding us, and of course this journey has been remarkable. We have it has add immense value in our growth, in our journey. So in the same manner, we would like to provide the same platform to the students here through this internship program. And leadership quality, obviously that will be developed, because if we are working to promote the social tourism, social entrepreneurship, we have decided to break the first lot in a small group of students, and in 4 weeks each and every student will get to lead his own team. So of course the student will learn how to cope with pressure, how to work, how to lead the team, and um, uh, how to develop himself as an individual. So these are the things you will get if you select for this internship program. What do you have to do actually? Basically, once you get through this selection, and then you have to do a proper study of a market and prepare a report and submit to the to us, as well as to the R&D, to the staff members. In study, we would like to understand what is going on, what market, what is the market trends before COVID-19, during COVID-19, and what we can expect after COVID-19. So basically, we have to study about the hospitality sector. What is the role of dharmshalas? How we, as in dharmshala industry, can evolve, and how we can play an important role in driving a hospitality sector against the hotel industry. So these are the studies that we are looking forward to from the team. And of course, this will not be an individual work. This will that will be a teamwork, and I will assign, or maybe our team will assign a task to the team, and we will monitor, and we will connect whatever will you do, and then of course we'll help you to shape this report. So how it will work? First, we need to identify dharmshalas, where exactly they are located in. We have to, this will give you a knowledge of primary and secondary skills, primary and secondary research you would have studied in your curriculum. So here your that knowledge will be very helpful. And of course, in the business acumen, this is a one step ahead, that you will have to connect with the decision makers, and you will have to understand what they think, and what are their challenge. So that pain point, that challenges will help us to understand that how, as a Dharmshala.in team, can help them to achieve their target, our clients, and can solve their problems. So these are overall internship program that we have designed to the team. Now I think I'm done with this. If you have any question, you can ask me directly. Thank you so much, Abhishek ji. Over to you.
Yes. So thank you so much, Nikhil sir, for sharing a nice presentation with all the participants. And this is a very nice startup started by you. So like before I take the student question, I have one personal question to you. So like what motivates you to start like these things? So this is a kind of a unique startup. So what exactly motivates you?
See, what is the third law of Newton? Every
action there is
has equal and opposite
direction. Yes.
Yes. So this is exactly triggered us in 4 years back. Like, I mean, it happened with me. You know, I mean, when I was traveling to one of the pilgrim, maybe religious places, and I could not find proper accommodation, and I saw that n number of people are just waiting for their rooms, and they had rooms, but they were not able to provide it. So, I mean, when I thought that, yeah, if I am facing the same problem, let's take this challenge and let's remove this. And we had a chances, or means I had experience working with a social institution before. So I and one of my teammates sat together, we discussed, and then we proposed one plan, and that's where the journey started. And now today, when we provide a solution to our trustees and end customer, they become very happy. And that is where this is the thing that drives us. That yes, if we are trying to add some values in the ecosystem, if we are trying to bring a smile uh, to the travelers, this is end thing. If we could do some customer delight, this is a driver that motivates us, that drives. Okay, we have to do something, and it is just a very untapped thing, because n number of opportunities are there. As of now, we have just connected to 30 Dharamshala, but we are definitely trying to connect at least 500 Dharamshala in next quarter, because the lockdown will open, and all the Tirth Kshetra will open. Then, of course, there are so many things in pipeline. We are doing some parallel marketing activities, aggressive integration. So let's hope that we can bring the change.
So, Nikhilji, I have another question.
Yeah.
So, like this is a kind of a digital internship. Like, student, a part of this a digital internship, student have to go in the market and interact with the industries also.
No need, because we have designed it keeping these things in mind, that it's not possible in this pandemic. You no need to go to the market, and you can do it from there itself. Staying at home, you just have to use your secondary market research skills and primary market research skills. Like, I mean, you have to first identify Dharamshala, and then you have to contact them, call them, and then you can easily connect with the decision makers, and you can tie up, and not only tie up, but also connect with him. Although we will provide the questionnaire that you can ask, we will definitely provide how you have to speak with the key decision makers. So the student should have idea how to connect with them, or maybe you can say, when we will directly connect with them, we will shadow the students, and it will help them that how to connect, how to um, convert the prospects to the actual customers. So these are the things that they will learn here. They don't need to go to the field.
Marketplace,
Yeah,
yes.
to the field, because it's not possible and it's not safe as of now. I would not prefer today. I mean, if I say current scenario, once this pandemic will over, or everything will be in place, I would urge to the students to directly meet with their end customers directly, so that they will not only develop the interpersonal skills, but also that will give them a holistic insight that how to handle the client. So, not right now. Later we can think of.
Okay. And the duration of the internship is mentioned in this, right, sir? So, what is the timing for regular internship? So any
But it
working
is-
hours? No,
No.
working hours per day.
No, there is no working hours. It's a flexible, but yes, it should be result oriented. Whatever we will give the target, or maybe target in the sense, you just have to focus on one state per day. Because if we would like to study the market, what we can do, either we can segment the market into four pieces.
It is a kind of a market analysis. Like they
Yes.
exactly have to analyze the market.
Yes, and we would like to touch every state. So we should have a proper sample size. We should have a proper experience with the end customers, what they think, because every state, every individual, think differently. And so once we interact with them, we'll get the proper inputs from them, and that will help us to develop our strategy. So obviously, the main motto is to create go-to marketing strategy as per client requirement, as per market trends, as per market requirement, and that's where our students or aspirants will play a crucial role. If we could get very good students, maybe good prospect, good aspirant, I'll try to hire him. So let's see how it goes.
Yes. And Nikhil, what is the selection process like for this internship?
I would like to interact with personal. So I mean, 5-10 minutes interaction with individual will help us to identify in which team he should be, or he should lead, or maybe what kind of quality he has. So as per his experience, his interest, we could put him to that particular team. So definitely it will be interview. Interview in the sense it's a normal discussion, so that we can understand, and that student can understand us. He can discuss freely, and that's it.
And I have one more question. Like one of the student is asking,
Yeah.
what are the government schemes
No.
available?
Wait. Do one thing. Whoever
Yes.
has asked, give the mic and let him ask.
Okay, just.
We can interact with him. Let's.
So,
engage the
candidate, if you want to like ask directly with Nikhil, please tell me so I can give you the rights.
anonymous attendee.
Yes, just.
Hello, what are the government schemes for which startup can get financial support? So, who has asked this question? What is the name? Actually, this is very good question.
Nikhil, I had one student in the panelist.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
If no one is raising the hand, let me just answer them.
Inha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you can ask your queries.
Wait. I mean, let me complete this question. First, we have taken this question. Then definitely we'll ask it. Let me answer it. What are the government schemes from which startup can get financial support? As of now, the government have they are providing, or means the Niti Aayog has allocated some funds to encourage the startups. So there are 2-3 very good schemes like Startup India, but I would encourage students to first enroll into incubation. So incubators, there are around 10-11 incubators available in India, and they are directly working under the Startup India scheme under Niti Aayog. So basically, these government indirectly supporting to the startup through incubators, so that startup can improve or develop themselves as a fundable startup, and these incubators, help them a lot in terms of mentoring, in terms of developing, in terms of clear their ideas, and right from their beginning, right from the ideation stage to MVP to growth stage or early stage. So they will help them. So government is helping through that in that way. Then once you become a fundable, definitely these incubators will provide you a platform where you can present, you can pitch your ideas in front of the investors, and you can get financial support, you can get funding. So I mean, the days have passed where startups used to gain financial support or raise their money only based on idea. Now the time has changed, and every investors, they look up to the growth, like revenue. If you uh, already have started gaining traction, if you have some clients, only after you will be able to get funded. And how will you do that? These incubators will help you, and of course we have a very own AIC RNTU is there, and I mean, support staff is amazing. You can find Ronald sir in your RNTU. He's heading it. He's an amazing person, and support staff. Krati is there, Ayush is there, so they will help you to build your startup. Okay, I think I am I able to give the proper answer of this question?
Yes, Nikhil, definitely.
Now come to the Inaya. Hi Inaya.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
So I'm good. So I wanted to know one thing.
Yeah.
We talk about startups, we talk about government policies, we talk about the policies which are beneficial for students, for startups. But so, what kind of candidates we are looking for? The kind of job we are providing them. What should be the quality, quantity, and the selective process, which I'm very confused. Sometimes I feel you should be confident enough, you have a degree, still you are not getting anything in your mind. So is it like our fault that we cannot do it by ourselves, like we are not able to start up something ourselves, or we are not getting the place which I guess we deserve? So my question is very clear: what are the qualities and what are the major aspects of any company or any policy which can benefit a student?
So, I would say from a student's point of view, okay.
Sure,
Let's
sir.
first focus on student point of view, and then we'll focus on the other side, like
Sure, sir.
from the management side. So from the student side, first this should come from the within, from inner self. What exactly you want to do, and you know your environment plays a very important role.
Sure.
Environment in the sense your
Company.
family. No,
Company.
first start from your family, then from
Okay.
your social, that means from the
Okay.
society, then from your organization that you have been associated with,
Sure.
maybe the college, and then
Sure.
yeah. So these things impact what
Sorry
you
to
have to
interrupt
do.
you, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Yes,
I
yes.
have my own startup. I
Very
run a
nice.
production house which is called the Tribe Pictures. So we do commercial video pictures for these companies who are nowadays providing vaccinations for their workers, for their families. So we make videos out of that.
Very nice.
But the problem is I'm not seeing that growing, and that quality or the money which I am getting from them is, I don't think, is decent enough to work for.
Okay. How you should survive in the sense, you can say.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly, sir.
So in that sense, first of all, um, how you can generate revenue. Revenue
Yes.
should come. It's demand and supply side, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So, first you should start from one, then you can scale up with your venture wherever you are, right?
Yes, sir.
If first focus on what you exactly you are. I mean, first focus on your product, your quality, develop your quality,
Uh-huh.
interact with one customer,
Sure, sir.
delight, make him delight, make him
Sure,
delight,
sir.
like
Sure, sir.
provide whatever he is expecting, provide little bit extra. So
Okay, sir.
yeah. So if you would like to go
So I
to the
should pitch something good and extra.
extra, yes. If you would
Yes.
like to be an extraordinary, obviously you have to do some extra to from ordinary one. Okay.
Sure, sir.
So this is one thing. The second one is how you can scale up. Use your business plan. I mean, successful business plan. A successful business plan in the sense, once you have proved it yourself at one place, then try to expand it to other business. So here there are so many factors plays, like marketing. Of course, it plays a very important role, and mouth to mouth publicity will help you to get more clients. So once you get more clients, you will get start generating revenue. Now come to the decent money are you talking about?
Yes.
It all comes under the pricing strategy. So you have
Okay,
to,
sir.
yeah, pricing strategy in the sense, you have to understand what is going on in the market. I mean, what competitors are doing, how they are charging, and then,
Yes.
yeah, you have to make your price, or maybe whatever you are charging should
So
be
what I think is
compatible.
place like Bangalore, I don't think place like Bangalore is something where I cannot pitch above lakh. Like it's a place where I can pitch above lakh easily,
Mm-hmm.
because if you are doing anything commercially, you can go and pitch for something, you can do it, but the problem comes when the client is on his conditions, on his terms, and he wants everything to be done on his part only. So how to sort it, sir? How to just calm down those things and make sure that the other person is also looking and listening to us?
Yeah, in IIA, it all depends on the market rates, in the sense the
Yes, sir.
disposable income they have,
Yes,
right?
sir.
You cannot, I mean, the market dynamics change from cities to cities, from tier one
Sure.
cities to tier three cities.
Sure,
So,
sir.
yeah, so dynamic in the sense, the pricing as well as the mentality of end customer. Mentality in the sense, disposable income, how
Sure.
they can afford it. So
Sure.
affordability matters a lot. You have to understand what is the share of wallet of your customer and how he can spend in your for your services,
Okay, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Understand that. And a very important aspect is you first have to do your homework, in the sense your study of the market, study of the competitor,
Sure.
study of your prospect customer,
Exactly.
and then pitch it, right?
Okay, sir.
So once you do your 50 means half your homework, you generally win 50% of your battle, and then rest of
Sure.
the things, yeah, because when you go to the customer, or maybe the prospect customer, you pitch yourself. If you have done your homework, then it will be a very nice and interactive session with your customer, and you very easily
Yeah.
start dialogues, start
Yeah.
conversation, and
Yes.
you can easily understand his pain point, his challenge. So if
Understood,
you,
sir.
yeah.
Understood.
So
Thank you, sir, and sorry to bother you like with so many questions.
no,
Thank
it's okay. I mean, this forum is for you only, for the students only. So I mean,
thank you, sir.
I feel very happy that the students are coming, and I encourage every participants to raise the hand and ask any kind of question.
So,
Anyone else?
student, yes, student, if you have any question, you can raise your hand. We will allow you as a panelist.
I prefer if you can directly ask the question. If not, then you may write at the chat box. No problem. But participate, interact. Anyone?
Nikhil,
No one?
Nikhil, when this internship is going to start?
We are planning to start from 28th of June. So if I could get a list of interested aspirants, I will start interacting with them from 21st onward itself. So I have reserved 2 days, 21 and 22, for interaction, and then in the next 1 or 2 days, I'll come with the finalists, and then I will start onboarding these students, because I have to give a small, one day training.
Yes.
How to what they have to do.
What exactly they have to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
How should they do it? And it will be a hand holding kind of training, where they can develop themselves, and they can uh, it should be memorable for them, because these internship help a lot. Helps a lot in learning, because you are fresher, you have yeah, not come to the corporate world, so these things will help them to mold themselves. So, I mean, that will be a very good good for both of us.
So for Nikhil, I already shared a Google link on the chat.
Yeah.
So if any student interested to do the internship, they can register on the Google form, and then we will share the list of the student with Nikhil.
Yes,
So,
yes. That will be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Preeti ma'am, can you have any question?
Yeah, sir, I have a question. Sir, you have just mentioned the eligibility criteria only MBA marketing. There isn't any opportunity for the students or those who opt the finance and production and IT
See,
specialization. Yes.
actually, what is going on? This we would like to understand market first, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, the students who have already studied some of the means subjects in their curriculum, they
Yeah.
can apply themselves, and they can learn themselves. So that is the reason we have specifically mentioned about the marketing. Of course, if anyone, if I mean, RNTU is providing dual specialization.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, and if any students have opted finance plus marketing, marketing plus finance, or maybe marketing plus operation, or marketing plus IT, anyone, they can easily enroll it, no problem at all. Be flexible. Let the forum be flexible, open for everyone. If they would like to come up, and if they think that yes, this program can help them, they are welcome. We are just this is just our preference, that the marketing student can add the values. But if we could get a very good student who
Yeah.
is equally talented, equally if he has potential to grow in this, of course, I mean, this forum, maybe this platform is open.
Okay, sir. Right, sir. Thank you so much.
IT in the
Yeah.
sense, see, I have not asked for the IT people.
Information technology. So this is an specialization in MBA, that is information technology. Yeah. We have production also.
Yes. So
Yeah.
let's make it open. Whoever are interested, but our preference is MBA marketing first, and then of course if we get the application from other streams as well, we will definitely look into it. I'll definitely assess his potential, and of course, if this person suits the requirement of the program, of course, I mean, I will definitely provide the place.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable words. Thank you. Yeah, Abhishek, sir.
Yes.
Continue.
So, Nikhil sir, we have done with all the queries of the students, and soon I will share the list of the candidates with you.
Yeah.
And yes, so thank you, Nikhil sir, for sharing all the insight and a nice presentation with all the students. And I know this is a good opportunity for all the students to know exactly how startups are working. And even I request all the participants to kindly register on the link and participate in the interview process.
Perfect.
So thank you. Yes, you want to share something, Nikhil?
Not exactly. Let the application come and
Yes.
let these interests should come from the students itself, because I am looking for the proactive person who can drive, who can drive himself, who can drive this project, who can lead the team. So that's what we
Nikhil,
are
your
looking
voice is
for.
not coming.
Am I audible now?
Okay.
Am I
Yes,
audible?
yes, you're audible now. Yes.
So I mean that's what
Yes, sir.
that.
You're audible.
Yeah. So
Yes.
that kind of uh, skills we are looking for, apart from the academics. Apart
Okay.
from the academics, yeah, plays a very important role, because once you appear for the interview process in your uh, last last placement season, these things will help. So I encourage students to come, do your internship in a proper way, and you never know what future or maybe tomorrow is waiting for you guys. So I think I'm done from my end. Anything else
Yes.
from the students, from the team?
I think we already done like from all the queries. So thank you so much, Nikhil, for sharing all the insights and the presentation. And thank you, Neha ma'am, Preeti ma'am, and the other faculty members for your presence.
Yeah, my pleasure, sir.
Yes, thank you so
Thank you,
much, ma'am.
sir.
And
Thank
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 you
you,
so
Nikhil
much,
sir.
Neha ma'am. I
Yes.
mean, I could not interact with you, but certainly whenever we get a chance, I'll try to interact with you as well.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, Mr. Nikhil. It was pleasure listening to you.
So much. I mean, this platform, um, as I told Abhishek as well, that I mean that's learning from us as well. I'm by giving this session, I am learning from you guys. So that's good for us.
Thank you, Mr.
That's
Nikhil.
a
Yes.
modesty.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you,
Nikhil,
Nikhil,
like
sir.
in future also, we want to interact with you and organize similar kind of session for our students.
Yeah, I mean
So
that's a good. It's
yes,
wonderful. I mean we have a good relationship with RNTU from the
yes,
last
yes.
June 2020. So
Mm.
it's the second hope.
So thank you so much, Nikhil. No?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you all of you. Thank you all the students for attending this webinar. Thank you.